In this video, I'm going to talk about all the things that cause a flooded basement or a flooded crawl space. All the number one things that result in a wet basement, mold and mildew issues alongside the house. Let's start with the downspout. Too many times people make excuses why they can't get the water out. I understand sometimes there's a sidewalk there. Sometimes somebody built a structure and they didn't think ahead. But unfortunately, that has to be ran further away from the house. You just can't leave it in a landscape bed up by the house. Whether you have to lift a piece of concrete out, cut a piece of concrete out, or remove brick pavers and a retaining wall, it is well worth that dry basement or dry crawl space without mold and mildew. Make sure to always put an inline catch basin so that you can access this line. You want to yearly go inside this line and clean it out. What does that mean? You pop that little grate off the top and you vacuum it out with a wet dry vac. Super simple, super easy. And then with a pop-up like we have, you use that as a clean out and you run the garden hose up the line and flush any debris that may be in that line down to the pop-up. And again, super easy to let that soak away do its job. We build them like a soak away. We put stone around them and they don't have a bottom. They are bottomless. There's just stone at the bottom. So it's going to let the water just soak away, and then you could vacuum it out or pick it out with your hands. Now, even if you need to ask a friend for some help, you have to make sure that these leaks, these gutters that are leaking, these gutters that are coming apart, you have to take some sealant that you can buy in the big box stores made for gutters, and you need to seal those up. If they're just running water right next to the foundation of the house, this is going to result in problems. Of course, we always encourage that you build them with a clean out. If you have a clean out up at the house, it's super easy to run a garden hose down the line through the inline catch basin and right down to the pop-up emitter. Think about it. Now you have 3 places to access this line and 2 places to clean it out. If you have an older asphalt shingle roof, you're going to need to take that wet dry vac and clean out your inline catch basin more frequently. I can't emphasize this enough. As your roof ages, the shingles break down and deteriorate. The shingle gravel starts to come off after years gone by at such an alarming rate. I can't even begin to tell you how much shingle gravel we find in these systems. You want to just pop that little grate and you want to take the vacuum. You can, once you're done vacuuming it out, chase more shingle gravel out by putting a garden hose in a clean out. Always start by vacuuming it out. You're going to have a ton of gravel in the inline catch basin. That's its job. That's what it's for. But after you do that, now you can run a garden hose through it and you might be able to chase more debris down to that catch basin, let it dry out, and then go ahead and repeat. This is what I recommend to maintain your roof runoff system for a dry basement. If you found any of these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. And until the next video.